going forward, there's still all these initiatives that are happening to try to increase interconnectivity. One of the ones we've talked about is China's Belt and Road Initiative. Electricity and working on the electric grid connections is a huge part of that. People tend to think that it's about roads and it's maybe dams. We hear the dam story because some of the dams are failing, but we don't often talk about the electricity part of it. Can you tell us more about what China's objectives are?
Yeah, so the Belt and Road Initiative was this initiative that was launched in 2013, and just like you said, is kind of based on the idea of building connectivity primarily through the construction of infrastructure. Now, related to this and kind of this realm, another parallel Chinese initiative is this proposal for the creation of a global energy grid. Another project, an idea that was presented, I think, for the first time in around 2015. So what's the plan there? Well, the vision is to connect different regions with high voltage direct current or HVDC lines across the world. And this would be done to harness wind from the poles and sun from the deserts, for example. Now, DC technologies offer several technical advantages over the more widely used alternative current lines or AC lines because one of the key advantage is the low transmission losses over long distance transmission, again, in comparison to AC lines. And these DC grids are also known as super grids. Um, Oftentimes we hear this term, super grids. So we actually mean these DC grids. So the sound proposed in this GEI may sound unrealistic, but actually is based on realistic technical capabilities and considerations. So from a purely technical point of view, it is actually feasible. But on the other hand, the project is incredibly controversial because it would raise questions over control and distribution of renewable energy sources that have really in the past been the focus of the geopolitics of oil and gas, right? And so the political feasibility to realize the vision is very difficult. There are several geopolitical hurdles, and probably the main one is this risk perception of the dominance of China in strategically important critical infrastructure. So the global grid would kind of imply and entail completely different definition of energy security to be achieved at the global level. But the trust, going back to the trust point we were making earlier, the trust required to achieve the new approach is enormous, right? And energy security remains a national objective. So that's the reason why, even though the initiative might be feasible from a technical standpoint, the the geopolitical hurdles and are substantial.